do the 2020. Okay, I'm back. Do you know what the 2020 is? If you're ever experiencing like intense eye strain, look at an object at least 20 feet away for 20 seconds. I don't know. Doesn't have the point, so forget it. It really does help. Bro, it's crazy the levels of detail you go into. This outfit. I asked them, could you make me look like a girl? And then they bought me this outfit. Thank you. Me neither. I have it in my brain wrong. I make stuff up. Hey, no offense, but would you mind not doing that? My eyes are really like messing up.
ハロルド・ジョセフ
Thank you. I'm watching.
セット洋和スープ
Not gonna lie. I don't.
That's really freaking me out.
Yeah, so wait, which one? Because the message is the thing freaking me out. Yeah,
This one is the thing
I
that's
don't have
freaking
any
me
of
out,
that.
the message.
Yeah, I don't have any
And
of that in my truck.
Yeah,
I'm going to ignore him.
I think that's the best idea for well, that apple is on my head, almost.
Yeah. I can give you an apple, but no one else.
Oh. Wow.
ハロルド・ジョセフ
I think that's a good thing for
セットやめてくださいジャパニーズレディーボイス
Maybe.
what happens if I
You have an apple.
Okay, I grab the apple.
describe the probability of such event occurring, but it would likely be it would likely be very tedious. Yeah, very, very, very close to zero. Very close, very, very. Yes.
0, 1, 2, 3.
Maybe even lower than that. However, eventually, when you get to a number as close as zero, it starts to kind of just represent zero.
-0.
However, it will never approach zero, implying that it would never be negative, because zero would be greater than negative smallest, smallest, smallest number
ハロルド・ジョセフ、
that we can't choose
セット。
because it's a real number. Because
やめてください。ありがとうございます。
Wow. No Gubby's pockets if that's what you are thinking. Not Gubby's pockets if that is what you are thinking. Go ahead, Pink.
not
Lady.
pockets. I don't want to talk to Kiwi Bird 062.
Mm,
No. Demanding.
Yes, I think they did too. They even look like the word demanding sometimes when I see them.
You're so yes, actually yes. Oh my god, yes, yes. Demanding. Very demanding. Not only to the eye, but to everything else. Their
Yes,
mannerisms.
even the touch.
I never
even
touched
the
them, so I
touch
would not
sometimes.
know that.
Wait,
Well, oh, yes. Oh.
Okay. It it feels pretty demanding to me.
I think I would need to cop a touch to get what you mean.
I think you might have to as well do that as well, the same as me, to understand the touch demand of me, the Kiwi bird. Oh,
Oh, couldn't reach them.
oh, well, sometimes that's pretty funny.
You look like piss.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a very loud laugh.
Oh, was my laugh loud?
No,
Oh, that
no,
her
not
laugh.
yours. Their laugh, yes, because
That
of
loud.
yes. Why are you as useless as white crayons? That's also a very demanding sentence. My booth.
Yeah, to get them out of the demanding processing.
Yeah, very, very, very demanding. You're right. Oh,
Yeah.
so demanding.
Yeah.
If you wish to continue the conversation with KiwiBird062, you'd have to leave the booth. However, that's not
I don't
an
think
issue.
I don't think I want to leave the booth right now.
Yeah, and also don't leave the booth, Negan.
Okay. That guy's wearing a shirt. Wait, there's a guy in your truck. Okay, now. Oh. You seem to really be liking that apple. Okay.
You're so right.
Yeah.
You know, the labor involved in killing them wasn't all that
Yeah.
bad, actually. I think yeah, you know, I've never dealt with the problem with it. It just, when it happens, they're gone.
Okay. Well, I think that makes a lot of sense to me and my understanding of what you had to do when someone goes inside of your truck and then you have to do something about it, and then this time, the
Yes,
first time,
but
it wasn't all that bad.
Yes, but it fills me with dread because what happens to them?
After.
There's nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I hear that. What the freak? Because you guys talk about some funny suspension. I'm guessing it's an inside joke, so I'm gonna go along with it. Me or the harmonica? Oh, the me? Don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, the harmonica is hurting my ears.
Yes, I think it is actually damaging my ears sometimes too whenever it happens.
Yeah, why is that harmonica playing? It is very,
I don't know, I think
very annoying. Very annoying.
I think it's Mike.
So what's that inside joke with the suspension and the microphone? I don't know what you're talking about. Never had to
Oh,
use one of those. I know what a bulldozer is, though.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the fidget spinners, the blue fidget spinner specifically, you know, as one of
ハロルド・ジョセフ セッ
that
ト
we're all given, you know,
ディドン一十インオフティユユドントスピークインストリームスジエライエサス
I never could
セッ
find
ト
what they meant.
イット
What is
ジエライエサスセット
Subway Surfers game
アイク
you can sometimes
ジエライエサス
on your phone sometimes.
セット
You can play it. It's a game
SIN
on your phone.
ジエライエサス
This thing in my hand
セッ
that
ト
I'm holding up
ふ
right
わっ
now
と
next to my head
ジエライエサス
inside of this booth
セッ
game.
トファット
not in a not able to be involved in the conversation, and I want to know what this subway. I mean,
Well,
I don't have.
outside of the booth game in the real world. Life world, the real one.
But I'm standing right now in booth game.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Outside.
game. Yes, but this
Yeah.
is the real world. We're all. This is the hub. There's game, but it's not like a game inside a game. It's a game where we've automated objects and stands, like how you would go
Yes.
to. Yes. I think some person was explaining to me like con, I think it's called, like Comic-Con, where you go
Oh, yes.
to a place where people cosplay and
Yeah.
with their favorite characters and media
Wow.
and stuff, and
Yes.
and they
Yes.
they go there, and it's like a game. They go there. It's a location, and then they enact those things there. But outside of that,
Okay.
they can do things.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that, but yeah. So yes, we're playing
Yeah.
a game, and
Yes,
we have
but-
all of these settings. I think it also kind of reminds me of laser tag, where you shoot a bunch of things. Yes, like it's all you can hold gun, like kind of like gun object.
Oh, yeah, you can actually do that sometimes, actually. You can actually do that sometimes.
Like the gun you pointed out. Like remember the gun you pointed out? The one you were holding?
I remember that
when
gun
I asked for
that
money.
I pointed out.
For,
Yeah.
yeah, like money. Like with you thought it was money?
Give me some money.
Yeah, I did think that. I did think that was funny. Yeah.
But you know, yeah.
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 I have a question.
Yeah.
So, basically, how are you moving around your little character that you're playing as right now?
ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。I'm listening to the TV program in the background. It's satisfying.
Gee, that wasn't so awful.
I don't really. The sensation I feel is sort of. It depends. The violence of my movement does.
Yeah, it does
hurt me.
do that. Sometimes it does.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I tried doing a split once, and it really. Yes. No, I understand. Very funny. I did a split once, and it was very hard. Very hard.
Fascinating.
And it's like I guess for me,
If you say so.
Move, I guess it's just the tendons and stuff.
Oh. I guess
the
so.
tendons.
I guess it is.
Yeah, just the tendon. I don't know. I don't really know how it just happens. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not sure if can actually relate to that because I can do so.
Oh, so
GLISS。
character, do you mean
セット。
like
ファットテレビプログラム。ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。おういえ。
I don't think I'm a little character. I think I'm a rather average-sized character. And by character, I mean like person, like persona. My persona is that of a trucker or a truckman.
ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。
Yes, and in the truck.
You have background podcast ORSMTH.
Yes, okay.
When you were eating that apple and you were clicking, what were you clicking on?
Oh, I was clicking on the peel of the apple. You know, like the surfacey part.
I think that might have been your mouse.
Like the animal?
How could you see that? There's no mice
like
in his truck.
The keyboard mouse, the keyboard of the mouse, the keyboard
There is no
mouse.
mice in my truck. Yes. The keyboard.
Why is it so awkward?
I think I saw a microphone object actually. I think I saw one in the store. Yes, like they were selling a microphone. This is
GLISS。
well,
セット。
I wasn't talking through this. I
GUH。
can actually show you right now.
GLISS。
Actually.
セット。
Yeah.
ザオポドキャストシングオンマイチャンネル。
Yes, I can show you. So this, I was not talking through this actually. If you wanted me to talk through this, we wouldn't have to. Because you're in close proximity. I don't know what it does, but I'm assuming it's a relay.
ハロルド・ジョセフ。
It relays
セット。
audio somewhere.
No like. Are you speaking in the stream?
I wasn't talking through that.
ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。RN。
So it does do that talk into the mic and makes other
GLISS。
Talking into the mic.
セット。
I'm not talking
N
into the mic. I believe.
GLISS。セット。O。GLISS。
To you.
セット。
Without the mic.
Okay.
Because these sound
My mic isn't 一重引用不 T even プラゲンドイン。ハロルド・ジョセフ。
What is
セット。
LSD?
You have some dude speaking LOL. GLISS。セット。OHA ザットスマイロボット。ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。ノーノットテキストトゥースピーチ。GLISS。セット。は。ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。It can 一重引用不 TV hard now because of the music。ハロルド・ジョセフ。 セット OH maybe GLISS セット Yeah there's a lot of yoppers in this game ハロルド・ジョセフセットリドン1順位オフティーのラブロックスハドパブリックボイスチャツ GLISS セット I do hope you know this entire stream is just me looking for a mistabel and simping GLISS セットAnd yes there is VC in ラブロックスハロルド・ジョセフセット I'm enjoying it anyway LOL セット OH GLISS セットスクイートハロルド・ジョセフセットザ・ジャパニーズ・ガール US ストラグリングルマクハロルド・ジョセフセットおーGLISS セット Please don't abse my robot 点々ハロルド・ジョセフセットやめてくださいうGLISS セット What does that even mean? ハロルド・ジョセフセット Learn Japanese and you will know LOL セットフリーズストップ ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。OH おかい。GLISS。セット。Is that not the translate text?ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。は？GLISS。セット。What the hell does it mean? ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。No LOL you don't get it. ハロルド・ジョセフ。セット。it does mean please stop but if you join your RE deep in the language it means please stop but in another way. GLISS。セット。ママ。GLISS。セット。I'm afraid I don't follow. 点々。
This is so beautiful.
Goodbye, I'm watching YouTube. CL ちゃんセットクレイジーシュライン CL ちゃんセットラブイット
Time for Charlie, who likes Charlie, we like Charlie. Everybody loves some Charlie, who got Charlie? Where is Charlie? There is Charlie, he got everything that you need. He likes to eat food and stuff. But Charlie, he's awesome. Here's the Charlie and Friends show.
Charlie and Friends was filmed in front of a live
セ
audience.
ットI'm bound to get her GLSS セットホープフリ点々 GLSS セット
Oh, hi guys. I'm Charlie. Hey, wait. Did I fall asleep in the bathtub again? Oh, silly me. I'm getting hungry though. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat. Let me get in my car. Oh, I forgot we have stairs here. I'm feeling a little edgy today. I
CL
think
ち
I'm
ゃん
gonna dive head first.
セット I
What
could be
car am I
her
going
乗っ
to
取りあ
drive
り
today? know. Mamma mia.
セット
This is a hot ride.
GLSS セッ
And
ト
I'm ready to get something to eat.
Don't get my hopes up
I'll go through the window then. I'm almost there, guys. Yes. Can I get a sausage burrito, please?
You can get whatever you want.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
シション7セット
I got my order,
WSP.
guys. Now it's time to get my food. Before I wreck.
GLSS
Burrito mouth
セット
Burrito mouth sauce. Thank you, sir.
WSP2U2 ストレンジャー
Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm almost home, guys. Wait. Come on. Shucks. Looks like my car broke down. You know what that means when your car breaks down? You gotta hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, I suck at that too. Oh, hi guys. I'm mini golfing now. Oh, the hole's right over there. All I have to do is just go over this little hill and then it should just go in. Shouldn't be that hard. Let me get in my stance. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Touchdown! I did it, guys! Oh, boy, am I thirsty. But there's no cups. You know what that means. That's good. Oh, man. I had a long, fulfilling day today. Just so many things.
CL ちゃん
But now,
セット
I'm getting a little sleepy,
I wish
guys.
to be はシットライク
So
ザッ
that's the
ト
movie.
し
I think I'm gonna take a nap. Oh.
GLSS セットウェル GLSS セット総意愛談の言う点々 GLSS セット Maybe you can find someone as insane as me one day CL ちゃんセットリアルリアルGLSS セット But no one's as cool as me sorry
Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. And if there's too many heads in my blunt, I won't spark it. I'll put it in my pocket and save it like rocket fuel. Till everybody's gone and it's cool, then I spark it up with my brother. His mama named him Moan, but I call him Moan Lover. And he's more than a cover, he's a quilt. We're putting shit together like the house that John built on the hill. Cause this shit gonna feel like velvet, turtle. My style fits tighter than a girdle. If you hate it, then you can just leave it like Beaver. But in a day or two, I'll make you a true believer in me. Cause like the alphabet, you'll see that ism kicks a rhyme, not your everyday soliloquy. Like Chef Boyardee, my rhyme is truly cooking. Peace to Matty Rich, cause he's straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I don't eat pork or swine when I dine. I drink a cup of Kool-Aid, not a big glass of wine or a hint. If you have time, I'll drop rhyme again.
イエーゼアズオンリーワンジルスさん。
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now, that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I don't know who you are, but I give it an 8 out of 10.
Gunner. Yay. Gunner from Deep Rock Galactic.
Never heard of it. Sonic the Hedgehog.
one of the greatest and most attractive characters ever thought up. He can run at sound speed, take out enemies in a flash, and best of all, he's blue-colored and knows how to handle the females. Speaking of females, the Sonic universe might also be classified as hot chick heaven because there's such a mess of very beautiful and tough women that it'll make you love the franchise even more. And since Valentine's Day is around the corner, I've been inspired to make...
You gonna come up? 10 out of 10, I love TF2.
GLISS セット BRB 点々 GLISS セット IM メイク GLISS セットフード
Sonic the Hedgehog, one of the greatest and most attractive characters ever thought up. He can run at sound speed, take out enemies in a flash, and best of all, he's blue-colored and knows how to handle the females. Speaking of females, the Sonic universe might also be classified as hot chick heaven because there's such a mess of very beautiful and tough women that it'll make you love the franchise even more. And since Valentine's Day is around the corner, I've been inspired to make a top 10 list of the most beautiful female Sonic characters. Grab yourself a snack and a glass of orange juice and try not to reach through the screen because here we go! Number 10. Try this question on for size. Who chases and hugs Sonic all the time and wields a powerful hammer? Why, it's Amy Rose, of course. Though more of a cutie than a hottie, you can't deny the fact that she's still attractive. Two things that make her attractive are the fact that she wears a dress, and when have you ever seen 3 big, very smooth arcs of hair sticking out of a person's forehead? I haven't. So, once again, Amy Rose is lovely. That is, until she goes berserk and starts hitting stuff with her hammer. Who's at number 9? It's this alien plant girl from a distant planet, Cosmo from Sonic X. She arrived on the character's planet to deliver a message saying that the galaxy was under attack by a force called the Metarex. She doesn't do much except tell people to stop fighting and focus on the real matter at hand. The real reason she lands at the number 9 spot is that she becomes Miles Tails Prower's sweetheart, something Tails needed for a long while. Numero 8. Cream the Rabbit's mother, Vanilla. She's attractive and is the size of an average human mother. What really surprises me about her is that the leader of Team Chaotix, Vector the Crocodile, falls in love with her. Kinda silly, don't you think? She's another character that doesn't do much, but in a Season 3 episode of Sonic X, she helps Chris Thorndike get into space to fight the Metarex along with Sonic and friends. What number's next? 7, of course. Wave the Swallow from Sonic Riders. People always root for the good guys, but sometimes the bad guys steal the show. Her mechanical IQ is equal to Tails. She also happens to be the smartest member of the Babylon Rogues. I wonder why she isn't the leader. Like Jet the Hawk and Storm the Albatross, her specialty is riding the airboards called Extreme Gear. With 2 very long and smooth feathers extending from her head to her calves and droopy eyes, Wave will rock your socks. If only we could see her take wing. Numero 6. Tikal the Echidna from Sonic Adventure 1. Named after an ancient Mayan city of the same name, Tikal is the daughter of Chief Pakakamak. She's yet another character that hardly does a thing, except beg her father to stop being so greedy. She also traps herself inside the Master Emerald so that the water god Chaos doesn't rain terror upon the land. When you're the daughter of a person in the highest power, you need to look your best, and Tikal delivers perfectly. That's why she's number 6. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Mina Mongoose from the Sonic Archie comics. How could you go wrong with a girl who looks like this? She could run nearly as fast as Sonic, and she went from being a freedom fighter to being a pop star singer. Next to Princess Sally, she looks more humanoid than the other characters. Who could top someone who has long mauve hair? This female standing at number 4, Blaze the Cat. One word, pyrokinesis. How would you like to have that superpower? I mean, Blaze could play around in the Himalayas for hours and she would be perfectly fine. Also, her 45-degree ponytail makes her look like a Native American. I really love the fact that her love interest is the telekinetic hedgehog Silver. The combination of mind-moving and fire superpowers make these two a reliable couple. But what really lands Blaze in the number 4 spot is that her attitude is apparently more different from the other females. Next up is number 3. What's better than having a female with cascading quills? How about a female with cascading quills and hair? Julie Sue, the Echidna, another Archie comic exclusive, has that feature. She's smart, knows exactly what to do as a freedom fighter, and even trained Amy once. She's also the girl of Knuckles' dreams. Lucky him. Her older self in the series, Mobius, X years later, is just downright hot. Just look at that long ponytail. Now we're talking. Number 1, 2, button my shoe. Princess Sally Acorn. There's a lot to say about this character. She's the heir to the throne, Sonic's first official romance, the only character that used to not wear clothes, brave and athletic, the most humanoid character, and is like a mother to Tails. In the TV show Sonic Sat AM, one freedom fighter, the cowardly Antoine, constantly tries to woo Sally but doesn't succeed because he's a coward. The princess is also a semi-perfect example of an excellent love interest, although there were a couple of times when she really snapped and acted like a lunatic. In the comics, that is. But overall, Sally Acorn really stands out amongst the slew of females, not just because she's Sonic's first official love interest, or because she's the only one who didn't wear clothes, but because in the comics, she grew very long hair and married Sonic in the future, becoming the Queen. So, you've seen a pyrokinetic cat, a swallow, 2 gorgeous echidnas, and even a princess. Who could possibly top those kinds of females? Well, get ready folks, this is the number 1 hottest Sonic the Hedgehog female character. Rouge the Bat. If anybody denies it, how dare you? This woman can fly, she's as strong as Knuckles, and is a femme fatale seducing other characters into getting what she wants. Instead of having one love interest, she has 2, Knuckles and Shadow the Hedgehog. Being a treasure thief, she's only interested in one object set, jewels, especially the Chaos Emeralds. There actually have been situations where Rouge's cleavage has been exposed, but it eventually got censored. What a price to pay. I think the best part about this beauty is that she wears 3 different outfits unlike the other female characters. And who wouldn't want to fly across the landscape, be as strong as Shawn Johnson, and flirt with any male anytime, anywhere? These 3 traits make Rouge the Bat triumph over all the Sonic the Hedgehog females. My hat goes off to you, Sonic Team USA. You ought to be proud. There you have it, folks. Those were the hottest female chicks in the Sonic universe. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you later.
Hear ye, hear ye. Okay, I choose like oh wait, you don't have to see.
Dude, this is just like Team Fortress 2.
from the last 30 years.
The best music.
100.7 FM. Non-stop pop.
If I could write you a song to make you fall in love, I would already have you up under my arm. I used up all of my tricks. I hope that you like this, but you probably won't. You think you're cooler than me. You got designer shades just to hide your face, and you wear them around like you're cooler than me. And you never say, hey, yo, remember my name. And it's probably cause you think you're cooler than me. Got your highbrow shoes on your feet, but you don't
know. We have Balding Man, red team leader. I did not say blue. We have person from Deep Rock. Then we have Heavy. And then we have Scout. It means you can say anything, but that doesn't mean you can... No. It means you can say anything, but that doesn't mean people will just let you say it. Like, imagine you go to an airport, right? Yeah, can you imagine? We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. Molly. Molly, get over here.
Oh, so it's not free, okay. Okay, fine. Do I have to get a uniform?
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Why am I doing this? Are you done? This is pocket wood. This is a paper. Okay, I took it.
Okay.
How rude.
How are you?
earth-shaking, fear, bold, rain, cold,
You know what? I'm leaving. This is boring.
The booth game sucks.
Sucks to be you. Now that's comedy.
スクリブルスジェリー。セット。ブロ、ホップオン GAG。リキッド。セット。ERM ファットイズディス。リキッド。セット。I like the pain TS not tough GNG 5面。GLISS。セット。ホップオンファット。GLISS。セット。サイ。GLISS。セット。今 FR。GLISS。セット。ダイ。
looks beautiful. Cool.
Relaxing frame of mind. We offer several musical selections to make this elevator ride as relaxing and relaxing and as therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambience, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first letters of the musical selection you prefer. Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it is worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent. Due to an unforeseen malfunctions from today's show, your nightly duties require you to perform maintenance that may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It may be necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, if we needed to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery and physical therapy. You will need to reach the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to reach the procedure yourself. Let's check on Ballora first and make sure she's on her stage. Great. Looks like everything is how it should be in Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to ensure that he's on his stage before entering. Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Gallery or Funtime Auditorium. There's no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium. Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure that you don't bump into anything. However, using as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room. Great job reaching the parts and service room. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job a lot easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open Funtime Freddy's faceplates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it is important to be as precise and careful as possible. Locate the small button under Funtime Freddy's face. Locate the small button on Freddy's face just under his right cheek and press it. Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it. Great. Now locate the right button. Locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye. Great. Now locate the left button. Now locate. Jesus. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose. Good job. The faceplates now should be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw. Excellent. Now the chest cavity should be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity. Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module. Please press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module. Great job. You've acquired both power modules. This completes your task for the night. Please exit the building through the Funtime Auditorium, and we will see you here tomorrow. Welcome back to your last day on the job. That is the last day of your first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we'd like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation. You've earned your 1 week bonus, which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket, at the cost of which will be taken out of your next paycheck. Weave gift baskets containing fruit, nuts, flowers, and of course the ever-popular cash basket. Using the keypad below, please enter the first few letters of the gift basket you would like to receive. It seems you have had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will autocorrect it for you. Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters. Please be aware that there are still 2 technicians on site today. Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also, feel free to ask him why they're still there and encourage them to go home. Let's check on Ballora and make sure she's still on stage. Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy. Great. It looks like everything is how it should be in Funtime Auditorium. Their task today will involve maintenance work. Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of repair. You will be required to reach parts and service room by once again sneaking through Funtime Auditorium. As always, please proceed with caution. Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It is your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from the static. Alright, which one do you want to do? Do you want to go to the private room or the scooping room? Or both? Alright, okay. Warning, you've entered a highly dangerous area. You've entered Maintenance Hatch 1B, reserved for cleaning and repair of the scooper. Entering this side of the room is strictly prohibited by any unauthorized personnel. I'll just do the private room next now. It seems that you have accidentally wandered into a restricted area. Due to the sensitive nature of the materials that you may be exposed to here, you will not be allowed to leave the building until the cleanup crew arrives at 6 a.m. So hang tight. Rest assured that you will promptly be rescued, fired, and then sent home. Thank you for being an employee. We hope that your experience has not been regrettable as ours. Alright. I'll do the Henry. Ready? This one's gonna be epic. Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth. God. Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assumed, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells and misdirection and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust of blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, but somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there wasn't a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace and perhaps something warm waiting for you after this smoke clears. Although, for one of you, the darkest pit of hell is open to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend. My daughter, if you could hear me, if you can hear me, I knew you would return here as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day that you're shut out and left to die, there was no one there to lift you up in your arms. In their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then what became of you? I should have known that my daughter would not be content to disappear. I should have known that you would not be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you and for those that you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us. End communication. I want to do the hippo speech now. What's his name? The purple guy? Purple hippo guy? Mr. Hippo?
Yeah, Mr. Hippo.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't for me, it would have just been from someone else, I guess what I'm trying to say is, life goes on. For everyone else, life goes on. Not for you. You're dead. But that's neither here or there. It reminds me of that one summer day in the park, having a picnic with my good friend Orva. I said to him, Orva, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orva, not every story has to have significance, Sometimes a story is just a story. You read in every little thing and find the meaning of everything everyone says, you'll drive yourself crazy. I had a friend do it once, wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years, and then not only that, we talked about it for years. And then, not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something that you shouldn't believe. Thinking that you shouldn't, or thinking that something that you shouldn't think. Or assuming that something that you shouldn't assume, Sometimes, I said, I'm not doing that. He stutters too much, I can't do it. Alright, fine, I'll do it. A story is just a story, So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then that I'd realized I'd make sandwiches and poor Orva was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, Actually, I suppose that is the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. No, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. I'm sure elephants enjoy rye bread. I assure you, Orville does. Now, this was a Tuesday, which is good, because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday, and they threw it out on Wednesday, or rather, they sold it at a discount price for people wanting to feed it to the ducks. And then probably at the end of the day, they finally threw it all out, but I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday, and they would go feed the ducks. He would buy all the sourdough bread. Of course, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread. It swells up in their stomach, and then they die. At least that's what I've heard. I've never even seen any ducks die myself. I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought that I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds of any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds knew what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day that was. It seems that you have met your end. What a pity, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly glad to be out of those air ducts, It's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there. Not easy to get down, either. Not as young I used to be. Not as young as I used to be, as you can see. Used to get up to all sorts of things. You're young. You're vibrant. You have that sort of pep in your steps. Reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day, and it was summer. Perhaps was it fall? Yeah, it was a fall. The leaves had turned already. I said to Orville, I have a story to tell you. He looked at me. He said, kind of odd. He looked at me, kind of odd, and said, "What was it about?" I said, "Not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. And why does everything have to be a story?" He looked at me and he just said, "Well, you said it had a story." He was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story, but I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're going to tell a story. Telling a story does not come with its own pleasures. Telling a story comes with its own pleasures and expectations, with its own pressures and expectations. I suppose, after all, you're just trying to talk to a friend. There's no more expectations than if you're talking to the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry and aren't expected to stick, but, if you announce that you're telling a story and then there's no point to it all, no one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on about something with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful when you're telling someone a story and that, there's something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell a story is tantamount to ask them to Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to ask them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything, what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And I didn't really have a story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said I had a story. It would have been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something, rather than to tell him I had a story. But, even then, that might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea. The phone calls were so much more fun than this. This is so boring. The freaking letters are smaller on this one too.
I go on and on, can't understand how it lasts so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get it calculated, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that make you move your ass. For the last 300 months, I made 15 albums, 3 on the front, and they bump. When you see your beats, I heard 93 rappers say shit like me. 2 singers, 2 comedians, and I'm still gon' tell it every time we begin. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang, can't talk damn court. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Where the mic sit one? Let me get that fun. MC, H-Ball, and MJG. Spitting that T to the IMP. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but pimpin' these days, G. My niggas C got locked up, but these real hoes still know they got the fuck. Give a fuck, nigga, what you say. Short dog, fuck UGK. If you wanna be like me, gang like you and VIP. Pretty girls in the VIP, living in the way. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Your mind is on, your brain is laid. You've been wide awake for the last 3 days. Popping pills, it goes down for real. Don't stop, just keep rolling downhill. Crash and burn, can't stand, fall back. You're doing too much, you can't handle all that. Man, it's been way too long. Time to let the whole world play your songs. Like me, my shit gets around. See the country come back, get it down. I'm in Miami, New York, and ATL, Houston, and LA. At Station Town, I'll buy my wristband. He got it from me and made $50 million. I'm proud of G. But I'm crazy, you don't wanna be like me. I'm coming from me, something with nothing. Like, blow it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Yes.
Now that you're feeling real tipsy, let me take you on a trip and roll with me. With the brothers get their party on every day, because we got to do that anyway. Hey, it's time to get on down to the funky, funky rhythm and the sound. Cause I gotta hit you up, big baby, and soft that woo like gravy. Yeah, bump that stuff in your trunk every day. Let them big busters know that we don't play. Hey, it's the funk coming through, hitting you every single day of the week. Yo, come on, come on.
emotions. You are spotted in a shockwave of bitter tears. Let me help you find the place to guard it. Oh, we all drop it. A maze of relationships that goes away without you. I swim in the sea of the unconscious. I search for your heart, cause it's my truth.
guessing that it's true. You holla and I bet $1 million. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Bang, bang, bang. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. It's 5 in the morning, Kush is rolling while she making steak and eggs. Yeah. At 5 in the morning, we can only be about to do one thing. So the days a lie. Girls can't compete with mine. You so good, you fuck my mind. You pull it out in your open bar. You make me want to tie. Your pretty lips leave me so inspired. I think that she a winner. She could be a keeper, 'cause she's such a good girl. Been around the world, I done kissed a lot of girls, so I'm guessing that it's true. Yeah, make me holler and I bet $1 million. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Bang, bang, bang. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. This girl, she my hero. Get that hero. Heroes, pesos, pricing. You make me want to tap out and retire. Your pretty lips leave me so inspired. I think I got a winner, could be a keeper, 'cause she's such a good kisser. You be kissing all night. Kiss right. Keep it up. We be kissing all night. Kiss good. Kiss right. Keep it up. We be kissing all night. Kiss good. Kiss right. Keep it up. She's like, yeah, kiss right. Oh, baby. Good. Kiss right. Been around the world, I done kissed a lot of girls, so I'm guessing that it's true. You can holler and I bet $1 million. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Bang, bang, bang. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you.
everybody, cause we so much of me. Let them laugh at you. Let's see at the end of the day who's gonna be smiling.
If I gotta be someone who's always trying to meet others' expectations, I'm gonna stay by the dying state, nothing lies ahead, so I burn fun fact, Rick Astley is an ally.
No, he is gay. He has a
The
husband.
more you know. I did not know that.
Yeah, I would say he's an ally, yeah.
I didn't know. I actually had no idea. I did not know.
Почему тут так воняет?
Are you sure it's Rick Astley? Because I looked it up and he only has like a wife.
Oh, apparently that was a rumor. I googled it. No, apparently it's not. Okay.
He posted a picture
of
with
my bad.
pride flag and was being analyzed. What is it with this game and Miku cosplayers? Yeah, it's tOO.
But Squid Game tOO.
Squid Game tOO. Also, fun fact, the new season of Squid Game has a really awful CGI baby.
I see you.
Wait, the third season?
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I finished the second one. It was alright.
Okay, I'm gonna spoiler market. I'm gonna spoil.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I know you've been stealing my clothing. I have the template. I have my name on the template. I know you've been uploading them under different color hues and with different furry skins underneath.
Yeah, but I bought them. I purchased them. I'm not uploading them anywhere.
Really? So what is to strictly called red? That's just the version of the distribution.
It's not for sale. I'm not gonna sell it. I mean, I bought the shirt, so I don't see the issue. It's like customizing something you already own.
Yeah, well, see, the issue here is that it's, I made it, and if you want, something changed that badly, you just ask. You don't see me going around taking other people's customs, making them, stealing them. I put those clothes out, it took me a while to make them, and seeing someone just take it, and whether or not you're selling it or not, you're still taking clothing that I was originally making and changing whatever on it to fit you, when you could have just, asked, and it would probably been cheaper, because uploading
I
buying is
didn't.
5.
I know, but I'm sorry, I didn't know. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
That goes for anybody. That's not even just your thing. Everybody, nobody likes. In the past, years ago, I've had a DMCA claim because I used one thing from someone's assets. You don't. It's kind of this thing.
I'm sorry, I just didn't know.
Yeah, man. But if I see that template again with my name on it and it's uploaded under you, I don't want to be that person, but it might be a DMCA.
I gotcha. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Okay, no need to be rude. It was an actual accident. I'm sorry. Damn. Is it just me, or were they super rude about it?
There's a person in this game who I found out was stealing my clothing.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Damn. Okay. No need to be. I apologize. There's no need to be rude about it.
So they're ignorant. They want to That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, and I apologize. There's no need to be rude about it and make it such a big deal. I'm sorry. Damn, it was a genuine mistake. I just wanted it in red, so I changed it. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't know that. I've never had this issue before, so I know that now. Can people not make mistakes? Can people not learn?
I'm not saying you can't make mistakes.
Yeah, but I apologize, and you're making it some big deal, and you were really rude about it. You were like, yeah, it was your mistake. I apologize, and you walked away.
It was a mistake. And I walked away after saying it is your mistake. I don't have to forgive you.
Well, I don't see why it's that big of a deal. I mean, I can give you Robux, I can pay you. I mean, I don't know what the issue is. I know to ask this time.
Yeah, it's really, I don't know why.
This is my first time doing this. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I don't know why we gotta keep dragging this.
Yeah, but then you started talking to other people about it and being super rude about it.
I literally came over here to talk to my friend. What?
You walked away and were like, yeah, it is your mistake. Like being super.
Yeah,
that is
well, I mean,
rude.
that's
I'm
pretty
not
fair
at
to say
fault.
that, man.
Oh yeah, but I apologize, and you're just being super rude about it. I'm trying to make it better here. I want to make it up to you. Can you tell me how I can make it up to you?
I don't know.
Like I genuinely want to here.
All I did was
Because
say
I
my
feel
point and
bad
walk
for what I
away.
did. Well, I want to make it up to you after stealing your asset. I want to make that up to you. Is there anything I can do personally to make that up to you? Like I'm being
Don't
genuine
steal
here.
it?
I am sorry.
Don't steal it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, then I won't from now on. I'll ask.
Shush. Tell this weirdo to get away. Mate, who you actually talking to? Leave this fella or sorry, leave my
You
friend
don't
alone,
have
right?
to. You don't have to butt in. Okay, I can handle it myself. I'm my own
I'm
person.
trying to help you, don't worry. I've
Well,
got
it's not
your
really
back.
helping. It's
I've
just
got you.
making the situation worse.
Yeah, Tyler, lay off.
Yeah.
Tyler,
But
lay
no,
off.
like, is there anything I can do? Like, since I do want to make it up to you since I stole your asset, is there anything I can do to help you in any way, or because I do want to make it up to you? I'm genuinely sorry. Okay. I want to know if I mean, if you
You don't have to
I
run.
can
It
pay you
automatically
to make
like
a different
takes
version
you.
of the red one, how you
I
would
know,
have
but
made
you're
it,
on it,
if that would be okay.
What's DMCA?
Because I do want to make it up to you, and I
It's
don't
like a
want to wear that
copyright
one.
strike.
If
Like
I can give
copyright
you
claim
like the shark
Wait,
asset
what?
and ask the shark
Over
person
what?
who
A
made
skin?
that and like get that
Over
made, would
a
that be
shirt,
okay?
I think.
Jesus, bro, what?
Because I did want a red version of it for my fit, and
I'm
I
not
don't want
gonna
to
lie,
wear
your
that
wee
one
friends
since it's a stolen asset anymore. So if I could like give you some Robux or whatever
Yeah,
to
but
make
she's
a version of
she's
it,
really
I would
anxious.
be
I get
100%
it.
fine with that.
I wouldn't be apologizing that much. Like,
You wouldn't apologize for anything, Tyler. I don't think I've ever heard you apologize in your life.
Okay, I know, I got that. It was taken. Yeah, I know, I got that. I'm sorry. I really do want to apologize, and I do want to make it up to you. That is my bad.
Like, how sad do you have to be to actually care that much?
Okay.
I think it's just
I'm
her
sorry.
attitude.
I'm sorry
Her
for doing
attitude's
that.
really
I won't do it in the future. If I want a color change, I will ask people. I'm genuinely sorry, and I hope no one does this to you in the future. I've learned my lesson. I'm
Why is
sorry.
that graphic designer? Is that like a lava kind of thing around it? Like a.
It's like
lava.
flames. It's like flames.
What is your group name? So I can. I think I might.
Yeah, it's because I normally have an art
That guy's Peter Griffin with a bit of aura.
They cannot silence me forever.
Oh, it's just
They cannot. They cannot make me go quiet forever. Roblox banned me for 5 minutes, but I'm back. Everybody, I'm back.
You should see it. Our very front piece coming in, but it's also.
You know what your nana used to do whenever I was like teething? Yeah, she used to rub whiskey on my gums.
Wait, what was it called again? Roller rink?
I still do that sometimes.
Yeah, it helps.
Like my teeth hurt.
Disco 1 is a.
But I would not rub whiskey on your
No. We use that plunge yellow.
Oh, just give her a wee diazzy. She'll be fine.
Just a yellow, she'll be alright.
Give her a blue.
I'm really feeling it's like 23 degrees outside my room.
No, not right now.
I'm actually not surprisingly. Which is weird. Normally I'm
full account.
No, my fan's not even on. Like normally it is.
The guy who made 1984.
Are you coming over today? Your nanny's going to work.
You just don't get it.
Oh, hold on, it's Brandon.
Don't get it.
And how like one of them, that one person had added a user in his room. He was like, okay, well, what if you could add one of them?
Apologize over Roblox. What?
8 years since I began to live. There, 387 million miles of printed.
Where's the stand at? Where,
So this
hold
one
on.
kid sent me
If the
voice
word
messages
hate
on Instagram.
were engraved
We're
on
sending the
each and
message
every
and we do the
of those
he sends me
hundreds
those all
of
the time.
millions of miles, it would not
Wait, how did they
equal one billion.
Is that like a booth shop? So I have to buy the booth.
I feel for humans at this micro.
I think I gotta buy the booth, dude.
Hate!
I'm like having to buy booths. Are we for real? Yeah, the voting booth. I gotta
You alright,
be out
Badger?
here for 240 minutes to get the voting booth.
The entire time. I feel
get it.
Mailed him
For me.
sent me. It was like
The fact that my little
Lola
brother is sitting
Bunny
like
and Bugs Bunny,
20
but then
centimeters next to me
Bugs
is the
pushes
reason I'm
Lola
gonna
out the
get
way,
banned.
and then Bugs just takes it.
Yeah, I was
From,
about to say,
from like
what
some
should
big
Those
buddy?
hole,
two, I think they're
and
all
he
different
just.
dudes. I
Why
think
did
they're
he
all
send me
different dudes.
this?
That's the reason why I didn't VC the first time.
Because you have a little brother sitting next to you, it's gonna scream a very certain word very loudly into your microphone. It's gonna get you permanently banned at Roblox.
Roblox.
He has the Burger King crown in his blood, if you know what I mean.
I really don't think it would
I know exactly
to
what.
jump on you for friends like that.
The chances of getting
I
kicked off
understand.
an airplane
Like
are
I
low,
like okay, she's
but
got every
never
right to
zero.
say
The camera turns it on. It's like a
just the
dude
way
sitting in a
she-
plane with a Burger King crown.
Yeah, she was a little worried about it.
Why am I hearing Rick ass?
It was the only Family Guy like picture I could find. Like either that.
Yeah, I know.
Roblox is silencing Family Guy. Everybody. Roblox is silencing Family Guy. If you're a Family Guy's true self, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, he is. He's still here.
If you love Family Guy, if you're a Family Guy, lucky there's a hold on, come back. Come back to the come back to the thing with the two bunnies again. Get back here. Turn around, 180. I see you. No, over here. Yeah, hold on. Look at 90 degrees to the left. Now, just get right there. Keep going forward. Yeah, this one.
Here, I'll put
When are we gonna get a Black Hawk Down clip?
Yeah, this could be us that you play.
Wait,
I need
just 1 second.
It could be. Which one would you want to be? Which one of the rabbits do you want to be, bro?
If you really want me to, I don't mind. I can maybe.
Kendrick and Ryan from Jump Cut, like Chris. Shut up. I'm not doing this. I would be the cool one. The lame dork over there. I'd be the lame dork on the left, and I'd be the awesome one. Dude, no, get away from me. Also, Lucas is still here.
Oh my god, it's the guy from
I
Black
think
Hawk
it's
Down. I'm such a fan.
God rest his soul. You last words.
I mean, yeah, it's just such a
This guy had a booth in a server with a 9-year-old anime girl on it asking to smash or pass.
It's the best camo the world has ever
Bros,
seen. Why?
that gets a Reddit down vote. Everybody, all my Redditors and chat, give that a Reddit down vote. All these, read the sign, man.
Oh, I couldn't see the line.
Yeah, Reddit. This is getting a down, dude. Not cool.
Hey, you know the guy who's in photo on the birds? He's actually in the server.
Oh, what the douche? Oh, not
Yeah,
cool.
that's why the arrow's pointed at his booth here.
Oh, yeah, loser.
He changed the title.
Yeah, run a upvote on that one. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but
Don't interact with it whatsoever. I think that's
Gotcha. Okay. I gotta go on a
yeah,
mission.
I can get
There we go.
them for you.
Thank you.
See, what I don't get is like, he took a pic, he like got a screenshot and then he put that onto. I don't know. It's like those people who like make shirts, like they take a screenshot of like a guy over there that make shirts. Oh yeah, look at my new shirt, bro. And then it's a picture of the guy.
I feel like this is on me because I saw this. I thought
sorry.
I could be fine as long as I was actually buying the items. Because you know, it's just like
Last chance to look at me, Hector.
like real
Hector, this is your match. Where you at, homeboy? Where'd you run off to?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I don't.
For someone comes yelling at me again about
just
like
that, like
straight up, I called the
the
same YouTube
guy.
video I saw.
Okay, go
What
back
the
to the one with
hell?
the Kendrick and something.
Is he peg? He's wearing fox, so never mind.
No,
He's
Okay,
wearing peg.
not only a couple of people joined,
come
but
back
like
here. Come back here.
it's late for Americans.
Is he wearing a
so we're, like,
mixed
really
pet
Here we are.
Arid vest?
Yeah,
Kendrick.
it's early. It's
Kendrick.
like 8 a.m. All
Yeah.
the snow.
And Ace is asleep.
yeah, that's
and
mixed bet.
Brandon's playing Minecraft.
Yeah, but like
You're this
I
one
think
on,
it's the
like, the one
different.
that on this side
He's
that I'm
wearing one of
using.
those weird
Yeah, we
M81
have a little
backpacks,
modded server that we've been playing.
I'm the cooler one.
and he's
You're the
wearing a
lame guy.
police duty belt. Why the